This passage is taken from the book The Pearl of Marifa, page 16, 17, 18. The question is there any verse in the Quran that shows the belief of Ismailism is correct? Yes, there are many verses in this regard. For example, consider this verse: and hold firmly to the rope of Allah altogether and do not become divided. It's mentioned in Quran, Surah Al Imran, verse 103. In this verse, Allah mentioned the problem of division among Muslims and also give its solution: to hold firmly his rope. According to our belief, the rope of Allah first referred to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and after him, it referred to the chain of Imamat, the leadership. If people had followed the Imams after the Prophet, like Ismailis do, they wouldn't have split into different sects and disobey Allah's command. Some may say that the rope of Allah means just the Quran or Islam, but if that were true, why are Muslims still divided even though they all follow the Quran? This shows that holding on to the Quran is not enough to stay unity. True unity comes through following the Imams, which represents the rope of Allah. Another verse is, and whoever holds firmly to Allah, he is indeed guided to the straight path, mentioned in Quran, Surah 3, verse 101. Here it is important to understand, if one could reach Allah without any means or guidance, then there would be no need to hold on to the rope of Allah, mentioned later in verse 103. This proves that holding on to Allah actually means holding on to his rope, the representative of Allah, which is the Imamat, and true guidance comes only through this. And the third important verse is, O you who believe, obey Allah, obey his messenger and those in authority among you, mentioned in Quran, Surah 4, verse 59. This verse makes three things obligatory: obeying Allah, obeying the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and obeying those in authority, Ulil Amr. The third type of obedience refers to the Imams, who are the rightful leaders in every era. Each Imam has the authority to guide people according to the need of the time. So by obeying the Imam of the time, believers are fulfilling the command of Allah, who has made obedience to Imam just as important as obedience to himself and the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. As you know that we have strong reasons and proof for our belief, and these points are especially for those Ismailis who says our faith should be proven through the Quran. We also believe in humanity and in working for the good of the world. Additionally, there are many other verses in which the concept of Imamat is mentioned. We have already made many videos on this topic previously. We were receiving a lot of requests from people asking us to make a video about Imamat and Ismailism, which is why we had to make this video. Now I hope that you all have understood the concept, and in the same way, the Quran also clearly stated that on the day of judgment we will call every community forward with their Imam. It's also mentioned that every community has a guide. When Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was asked who their guide was, he said, after me it's Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam.